Hello! In this lesson, I will be showing you how to resize an image with aspect ratio. Hey there! Before we get started, I want to thank you for viewing this video, and be sure to check out all other how-to videos from this channel, and don't forget to subscribe and share. It will be helpful. Also, go ahead and leave comments below. So in this lesson, we are going to be resizing an image before we save our image within our application. We're going to need a dialog box. We're going to need a constant to represent thumbnail small, medium, and large sizes. In a nutshell, we're also going to need two functions. One is a copy image function, and one is the resize image function. And the requirements for the task is going to be the scripting runtime, the Microsoft Office object library, Microsoft Windows image acquisition library. Now, as you know, when we take pictures, the pictures are saved in a large size. Some cameras save pictures in a poster size. That's a lot. So what we want to do when we upload an image to our application, for example, if you have a membership application, you want to upload that person's image. You probably want to crop that out, or not crop, but resize that down. That way we'll get the sizes that we need. All right. So this is to enhance and improve your application performance. All right, let's see how we can get this guy going. Let's see how we can accomplish this task. Okay, let's open up our Access. Create blank database. And as usual, we're going to go back to our Access project. And in here, we're going to create a new folder called Resize Image. Oh, you know what? We are going to change that. Yeah, we're going to need to go in there and there. Resize image. All right. And we're not interested in that. We are going to jump back to our folder and make use of our dialog window. Remember, I did that video yesterday, as a matter of fact. And these are all the videos I've done since yesterday and today. So I'm going to go in here and grab me that code. That way I don't have to retype. There. And copy that guy. And jump back to our application. Let's go to module. And I'm going to name this one as general function. And then pop this guy in here. And that's all we need from that guy. Now that is the benefit of having several features that in here that you create if you create these separately, you can just come back to your project and grab whatever you want. For example, if I want to grab a color function, I'll just come in here, open it up, grab color function, and then subfolder, whatever it is. So that is the benefit of having separate tasks. All right, we got this guy. We want to rename couple things here. Let's call image file exists. Yep. And right here we want to say select image file, and we want the window box to only show JPEG. I think actually, you know what, let me move that guy back here. Oops, there. And then we want it to also show anything with J actual page. We also want it to show what else, PNG. We also want it to show GIF. Yeah, that's good. And that's good. And in here we don't need this file system. All right. And then I'm going to copy this guy to put it in there, and if it exists, it jumps back. And we're gonna Control S, save that guy. All right. Well, while we're in here, remember the three requirements that that I mentioned earlier. Well, let's reference it. Let's go to Tools, References. We are looking for, the first one we're looking for is the Microsoft scripting runtime. Let me see. Microsoft scripting runtime, somewhere down here. There. Library runtime. There. The second thing that we need for the dialog box, this is for us of getting the file system, for example, the file name and file extension and all. And now the second one that we need a Microsoft Office. So an Office uses the window dialog box. So we need a Microsoft Office. Here we go, object library. We're gonna need that guy. Now your version might not be 16, could be 12, 8, 10. So, but regardless, just look for this object library. All right, this number may or may not be 16. All right, the third thing that we need is the Microsoft Windows image acquisition. Microsoft Windows down here somewhere. Yeah, we see it right there. Again, this version may or may not be v2. All right, so but regardless, it will all work, whatever version you have. Okay, that's good. Well, now with that, we reference that. Okay, let's hop back to the main. Now we got this dialog window ready to be open, so we have to find a way to open that guy. So back in here, we're gonna go to Design, Form. We're gonna need two different text boxes for looking at our path, our image path. All right, so there, and then we're gonna copy this guy, and then let's type something here. This one is original, and this one is destination, and this one will be txt original, and this one That's weird. That's weird. Anyways, txt destination. All right, that looks good. We are going to need a button right about so. Yeah, that looks good right there. Yeah. All right. Let's cancel this out. We're not going to do anything with the database. We're going to change this name to upload image. That sounds appropriate. And again, have a habit of changing this name will be helpful. Upload image. There. Let's Control S and save that as form test screen. All right. Okay. That's good. Now, while that button is highlighted, we are going to what do we call this? Yeah, same. Yep. We want to do click event, and in here we need two things. We're going to say original as string. We need to say destination as string. There you go. All right. Now we're gonna open up that dialog window. We'll say general function if image file exists and it needs a original path, because that path will be returned. Then do this. Then original equals original. All right. Now the second one basically is going to be our application our application path and path. All right. Now for now, that's not going to do anything. Let's add the backslash there. So for now, that's not going to do anything. It's just going to pick up the path to our image and display it just for validation. All right, just for validation. Let's try that out, see if that works. Okay, look at that. Okay, now let's continue. Notice it's in here, it's not going to show anything other than images. You see that? That's an image. That's an image. Okay, and a folder, of course. So if we, for example, if we look into our download here, you don't see anything. You only see image files. See there? JPEG, PNG, and the stuff that's been downloaded for updates is not displaying. All right. As a matter of fact, I can show you the whole bunch of stuff in the download here. You see there? But it only shows PNG file, JPEG file, TIFF. We didn't do the TIFF because that's not appropriate for displaying. But anyways, just go to show you, it only show this type of image. And we change that name. It says right there, please select an image file. And bottom here says only these files. You see there? All and only these files. All right. So it's enough with that. Let's go find our image. And you know what? Let's go to my folder here. I've got a couple folders in here. couple of images in here, and you know what, my personal, I think, look at that, beautiful. I like my dog. Hey, what happened here? It didn't come out there. Oh, what the heck? What is wrong with that? Oh, original path, my bad. So here, original path. No, that's right. No, that's right. Why didn't it return? You know what? This one was with the old code, so I'm going to remove that guy. Okay. So I should get something here. Why didn't I get anything there? I'm going to put a stopper there. Try that one again. Select this guy. There. So I see something there. Let's continue. Oh, I think I misspelled right here. You see there? I mean, is there an O? How about there? Chewy! I missed an O. I'm pretty bad with that spelling. Alright. So there you have it. I'm gonna undo this guy, and that guy should spit out correctly. Alright. Now what we want is this name to be in here, and then we can copy. Alright. So we got the first thing out of the way. Now the second thing is what we want. The second thing what we want is the copy an image from that original location to the new location. So we are going to, let me stop this guy. Yeah, stop that guy, save. What we want is a copy function. Alright, we're gonna say sub copy image, and then we are going to need a original path as string. We also need a destination as string for now. Oops. Oh, see there? Where's my comma? There. Alright. So that's that. But in here, what we need is a file system. Alright, file system as object, because we're going to be creating that guy. Okay, and then we're going to say set this file system equal create object, and this is the system object, file system object, called scripting dot file system object. Alright, and here is where it gets awesome. Here we can say destination equal as destination plus file system get file name plus dot file system dot get extension name extension. Look at that. And pass in the original path, and here's the same way. So I'm going to copy that. Actually, I'm going to copy this guy and put it there, and make sure this guy is the same there. All right. So that's right. Remember, this destination comes from here with that path, but we need a name to be in behind there. So that's how we did it. We concatenate these guys. All right. Now to make sure that file copies, let's do this. Let's do file copy. Destination source and destination path. I didn't say path there, but you know what? I want to be consistent. Let's do this. Yeah. Copy. There. I think that will do it. I really think that will do it. What do you think? All right, let's go back to test screen. So now, if that exists, what we're going to do is we want to call general function copy, and then original path. On here we say original only, original, and then the destination. That's it. All right, Control S, save that. Now let's see if that moves that file into here. Okay. Okay. What the heck? Oh, my bad. My bad. I see what it is. I see what I did. That's a null value because it hadn't been assigned. All right. So we're gonna do this. It hadn't been assigned. My bad. So it helps to recognize the error and to be quick with your programming, because many times you're going to find that you're going to get this ding, and you want to be quick to identify, hey, what error it is. All right. So I didn't define that. I did not assign that to this destination. Therefore, it's empty. It's null, and it said, hey, give me something before I can work with it. So, all right, let's continue. There you go. All right. So now, yeah, see this handsome man. Okay. What the heck is that? Well, you know what? Let me try something here. Let me try something. I want to see something. I want to do this. File name as string, and I just want to pull these guys apart for now. Equals, yeah, file system, get file name, and this one is S original path. All right, and What's going on there? I want to see something there. Oh, okay. I see there. I really didn't need that file extension. Notice, see that? I really don't need that file extension because it's got that .jpeg in there. Okay, well that's good. So we're going to take this dude out. I think that's going to do it. I didn't change. I'll go ahead and abuse. Or no, actually, I'm going to go ahead and use that guy. See there? Replace that guy. Originally, it was same thing. Same as that guy. See that file system get file name? But because I already used that variable up there, I'm just going to say there. Okay. All right. That should do it. That just should do it. All right. Let's see if that do. Good. Good. Did it copy? What was it? What? Gotta go in here. There you go. So it did copy into our application. So which is good. All right. Then now the next step is to resize this thing. All right. It's to resize this thing. Okay. Let me stop this guy. All right. So, but before we start resizing it, I'm thinking we are going to need a object image file as object. All right. And here we want to say set or image file equal create object, and we're going to use wire image file. You see there? Once we create it, we're going to load it. Load that file. Load file into our destination. Oh, load file from our original path. So this is the file where it was. We're going to load into this object. Once we load in here, we can now use that file system. So we don't need this copy. We can say, once we load it, we can say image file save as, and a new location, which is as destination path. Look at that. Did I miss something? Yeah. Destination. Oh, did I miss something? Destination path. Oh, you see that? It helps to have good eyes. There. All right, and that should just save it. That should just save it. All right. Now there's something here. There's something here that yeah. So I think what we want to do is in here I want to kill I want to kill an image first. Let's see how we're gonna do that. So we want to make sure that so obviously right now you can't just copy that image into here because that guy already exists. So in order to save, you got to get rid of that guy and put a new one in there. So we can do this. We can say kill. Yeah, we can say kill path. Yeah, destination path. So we want to kill it. We want to delete that file and then save. All right. So let's try that. Let's see if that works. So that is the same file. So we want to select the same file. Why? Oh, it's not save as, it's save file. That's better. There. So that's saved. So let's make sure that it's really safe because we're gonna pick out different features. Oh, the kill. You see that? So we gotta, yeah. Well, anyways, I'm gonna show you how to detect the file next time. Find file if file exists or not. But for right now, let's do this. Let's continue because it's, yeah, that's good because it's going to we're gonna delete that. All right, and let's get back in here. All right, let's continue. So we got two things done. The last thing that we need to do is to resize this before we save the darn thing. All right, and here is where the fun comes in. Whee, fun. All right, so here we can say sub. Okay. Resize image. All right. Obviously, we want an original path. Actually, we want in an object. Actually, we want this guy right here. I'm going to copy that guy, put in there as object. All right. And then we want a size in size as integer. Now I'll show you why I opted to use an integer for the size. But right now, let's go save all let's go process all resize. But before we can do anything here, first off we need a, how about ImageProcess, because we remember that library that we pull in. So we're going to do that, and we're going to set the process, and then we're going to say set original image process equals create object and ya dot image process, and that should do the trick. Now once we done that, we got to add the filter. What kind of filter do we need for this one? Because it's a resize, we're going to need scaling. All right, so now we can say image process filters, add image process filter info, that's what it's called. And then what is it? It is a scale. All right, and then we want that ID. So that should do the trick. So with this process, we want to use the scaling technique. All right, and now we are going to use a select case, because this select case is going to determine what size are you looking for. So we're going to say select case I size and select. Now case 1 and then case 2. So in here we want to determine, let's do the thumbnail first. Let's imagine that case 1 is a thumbnail. Let's say if this image, the image file that we are sending in, or image file height, we want to find out if the height is greater than 100. All right. Now I use this 100 because it's a thumbnail. You see, we either want the height to be no more than 100 and the width to be no more than 100. So we want to check on this height. All right, and let's use this image process here. If it's greater than 100, we want to change. We want to make sure this guy. Oh, why did it go up there? We want the scale. All right, we want the scale 1 here, which is that image, to properties value. Ooh, you even know how to spell. To be 100. All right, and this property is called maximum height. Max, even know how to spell maximum height. There. I think that I spelled it right. Okay, we want that maximum height to be 100. All right. We also want to calculate, because that's the max height we want. We also, let's copy this guy. Now we want to change this height to be width. There. To be, we want that to be this file. So we want this image file, all right, with times 100 and divided by the image file height. That is the ratio aspect. Okay. Let me move this down a little bit here. There. And now we want to apply the changes. So we want to say, hey, this attribute here, if it's greater than, if the height is more than 100 pixels, 100 pixels. Do this. Set that height to be 100, and then give me the ratio aspect of that height. All right. And now we need to apply the filters. Okay. So we need to set image process. Actually, says image file equals image process apply filter. Look at that. So what it's saying here is that with these attributes, all right, if this image is greater than this one, these properties should be applied to this image. That's what it says. Okay. Now we're done with the height. Now let's do the width. What if the width is more than 100? We want to scale it down some more. All right. If that width is more than 100, we want to do the opposite. So I'm just going to copy this guy, replace that with that guy. Oh, that should be 100. And change this height and this width. And also apply the image. Apply the properties. I think that's good. And that's good. And that's all we need for that case. All right. So now let's go back here and see if it does what we want it to do. So here we can say call resize image, and then the image file, which is the original one. So SOI path. All right. And what size? Because we got one size for testing only. We want to make sure that guy works first. Okay. And let's save that. All right. We're going to test it out. Yep. We're going to test it out. Let's so we don't have anything in here. I deleted that one. Now let's get back in here. Let's do this. Let's you notice this guy is 840 by 1000 something. All right, that is the dimension. So the width is 840 and the height is 1145. 1000. Yeah, 1145. So we're going to select that one. We're going to see what it comes out. Ooh, you see that by reference? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I think I sent in the wrong one. It's an image file. That, go figure. So this is image files I just sent in. So because we already loaded in here, this guy needs an image object. All right, let's try that again. Continue. Ooh. Name not found. Where? Here. You know what? I wonder. That shouldn't matter though. Huh. You know what? Let me do this. I think it has to do with this which that should be, yeah, that should be with, yeah, with, oops, my bad, that should be, that's fine. Copy there. I think it's a capital letter. Well, we'll find out. Huh. Why doesn't it support it? Ah, Jack. You see there? It's the filters. Because there are many filters in here. I think that's what it is. Well, let's try it. That's better. Whew. Yeah, filters. There are more than one filters. So we ask for the scale filter, you see. That's the problem. And it's saved. Look at that. And let's look at the size. Ka-ching! See there? So it brought it back down. Right? 73 by 99. Which is exactly what we want. From 840 by 1149, I think. So that's exactly what we want. So which is good. Okay, let's continue. I'm going to delete that one out, and I'll show you how to detect the if file exists later in a new video. But right now, the fun is begun. So now we're doing this. So we'll copy there, put in there, and then we'll do the same thing. Scroll down a little bit here, and then we'll say case 3, paste. So we got thumb, small, medium. Let's do case 4, and then case 5. This should be large. All right. So that's how you do it. Now we're gonna change this case sizes. So what if this guy? What is case 2? If it's yeah, how about 400? And then we'll change this guy to 400. Change this guy to 400. And then 400 for the width. 400. 400. And then case 3, that's thumbnail, small, medium. How about 800? Yeah, I think this is good. This is good. Where are you? There, 800 for the width. 800 for the width. Or for the height. Now for the width. Now, this is for large. So large would be, what? Let's see, we got small, medium, large would be, yeah, 1000. How about that? That's simple enough. Just add a 0. Same as for the width. That's a large. Now this one would be 1600. That's for let me see, there might be, what do we have? We got thumbnail, we got small, we got medium, and we got large. That's good enough. All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to take this guy out, this case. I think we got large. And then we're going to change this to 1600. Double the size of the 800. There. Save. Control S. Oops. There. So I think that we're good enough. So once you get first case done, you basically can just copy and put it in like the way I did. Now, how would you understand? How would you know one is thumbnail? The two is small, and 3 is large, medium, and so on. Well, you can't, unless that's easy. There's an easy way. So we can come in here and create a new module. We'll call image size. There, this is a bonus right here. All right, we're gonna have this one as public constant. Thumbnail as integer equals 1. You see there. Public constant small as integer 2. Public thumbnail medium as integer 3. Public constant large as integer equals 4. Look at that. Control S, your buddy, and jump back to this right here. And here is the final portion. So here, in order to do the resize with the right image, we can say I image size as integer, right? And then we'll also pass that same dude in here. Now you can do this. Oh, we already did. Dude. My bad. Integer. That means that size cannot be altered. Here's the same way. That way that size cannot be altered. Alright? So now right here is where the magic happens. We can say image size. I image size. See there? Alright, and see this case right here? You can now say image size dot thumbnail. You see there? I'm just going to copy that dude, put there, paste small, you see it? Medium, you see there? And large. You see that? So our programming is getting a little eloquent. Alright, we're not done yet. Final, if you put a comma in here, you will say, hey, I need a size. You see there? Now you can also say image size. How about small? Now you can call this from anywhere. once you load the once you get the file path and say copy. You see how good that is? Now you can basically say, hey, resize that to a small. I think I say smell here. Oh, let's change that one. Look at that, small smell. There. And then I'm gonna go back in here. Let's go back in here. Change this smell into small. Alright. And then back to the screen. Back in there. That's better. Control S. You know what? That's gonna do it. Alright, there's nothing in there. Moment of the truth. Go in there. Let's pick out something larger. Oh yeah, that guys. Look at that. 2000 by 3000. Let's pick out that one. It just saved. Now this. Look at that. See the 400? That's a small. That's a small. Now if you want to see the width to be 400, all right, we're gonna select the landscape picture. Let's look at landscape picture. This guy. Oh, look at this landscape picture. See that? 399, which is 400. Look at that, 400. That is how you resize your image properly. All right, properly. This is the proper way of resizing the image. So this test screen, the unload, just a couple of lines, and basically you don't really need this guy now since you're done with your validation. And to be a little more eloquent, you can do this. Let me show you. And then take out this guy. Now you got a one-liner. You see that? That's how you do it. Now the reason why I put this destination on front here, you can change this before you go in there, and that makes easier. All right. So this front screen, that test screen, has nothing. It's got couple of lines, actually 2 lines, one being that, the second one being this, but the majority of the work is in here. So we got this guy, and then we got a copy which is visible to the public. Now this resize right here, you should always put it private. That way it can only be visible within this module. And for instance, let me grab this guy. I'm going to show you. You see that you don't see resize subroutine in there, and that's the best way to do it. All right. Now take that out. Oops, not there. And let's take that out. Now I believe you can see it. See there? So the resize image function or a subroutine should not be visible in anywhere other than in that module. All right. So that's a best practice, is that any process or function or feature that is for this module only should not be visible at any location. And that's why you want to tag that private in there. Okay. Okay. Now, as far as this constant, this is useful. Then you don't have to remember the number 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can just say image size, like this guy. You see there? And this is called programming. And in here, instead of say case 1, case 2, case 3, you can say image size thumbnail. That's a constant. All right, there you have it. It's a little long, but I'm sure you learn a lot from doing this resize image sample example. And so now you can use this code with your application. All right, happy programming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.